Hello everyone, this is a Song Bay with the ChamberForge. In this video, I want to show you how to use the automated meeting feature. A lot of groups on ChamberForge have weekly or bi-weekly meetings. And in the meetings page, you can create meetings for your upcoming meetings, but sometimes this can be a very repetitive process. So in order to help with that, we have a what's called the automated meeting feature. So once you set it up, the meetings can be automatically created. So I'll show you how to do that in this video. First, you go to the settings and then click on the meetings tab. And then here you can see the different options for configuring your automated meeting creation. Meeting frequency, this one is where whether your group meets weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis. Starting on this option, if it's a bi-weekly meeting on the first week of each month or second week of each month, you can specify that option here. Meeting day, whether your group meets on Monday through Sunday, and then meeting time. Then here you can specify a meeting location. And then in this option, automatically generate future meetings. This is where you can specify how many meetings you can have automatically created. So when you first create a group, this will usually be 0. So that means that meetings will not be automatically generated. But let's say that I want to create our group meets bi-weekly each month, and I want to create like 4 meetings in future. If you do that, I'm going to set bi-weekly. We meet on the first week of each month, so it'll be first and the third week because it's bi-weekly. And let's say that we meet on Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. And then I'll set this to 4 meetings. Skip meetings. This is where you can specify, like, if you have any meetings, you don't want meetings to be created for that day. So let's say that this month you have a meeting on the first week, and the third week, the Wednesday, it just happens to be a holiday or something, and you can specify that on this day, do not create a meeting on this day, right? So we'll review that in a few minutes. But for now, all I really want is 4 meetings to be created in future. So at this point, I can save this. And when you save it, it's not gonna immediately create meetings, right? So the latest meeting that I have is January 5th. So once you save it, it doesn't create the meetings. What we have in the system is every night we have a process that runs that automatically creates meetings for all the groups on ChamberForge. And it's at that point, these 4 meetings will be generated. But recently, we just added this button here that says generate meetings. So once you click on this, it will create meetings right now instead of having to wait until tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and create the generate meetings. Okay. Now if you go to the meetings, you'll see that the 4 meetings have been generated. The last meeting from the previous screen was at January 5th. So these 4 meetings have been just generated. So once you configure this, every night this process will run. So you don't have to do anything. There'll be 4 meetings created like every week, and you don't have to do anything, and then the meetings will be automatically created. Now let's say that this date, February 16th, happens to be a holiday and the group doesn't meet. So group meets every bi-weekly except February 16th. If you want to set that up, first let me go ahead and delete the meetings that I just created. Okay, so the date was, I believe, February 16th. So let's say I don't want meeting to be created for February 16th. Right. And then you can also specify a lot of different dates here, any dates that your group doesn't meet. But I'm gonna just use February 16th for now. Click on save. And then click on generate meetings. And you go back to the meetings. Now, instead of 4 meetings, now you'll see that the February 16th meeting has not been created. So you skipped one, and it went from February 2nd through March 2nd, right? Also, sometimes if you have a bi-weekly meeting set up, some month there are 5 weeks, and some groups don't want to have a scheduled meeting on the 5th week. So if you don't want to have a meeting created on 5th week, you can check this checkbox. Do not create a meeting on the 5th week. And also this option that I just showed you is a bi-weekly starting on first week or second week of each month. Some groups, they meet bi-weekly regardless of the first week or second week of each month. They meet bi-weekly every other week. If that's the case for your group, this sometimes doesn't work for you. So what you have to do is we added a 5th option down here called custom date. So if you pick the custom date, just to select a date that your group will meet next time. So I'm gonna go back and delete the meetings that I just created. So we can test it out. Okay, so here we're gonna choose custom date, and let's say that the next time that the group meets is this Friday, and then it's every 2 weeks after that. So this Friday, it is January 14th. So I'm just gonna put here January 14th, 2022. So this is bi-weekly, and then the first meeting is gonna be created on January 14th, and every 2 weeks after that, the meeting will be created. Let's go ahead and save this. And then let's click on generate meetings. Okay. If you go back to the meetings screen, you'll see that the January 14th meeting has been created, and then 3 subsequent meetings have been created every 2 weeks from that date. That's really how you use the automated meeting feature. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us or post comments on this video. Thank you.